Alright, this is going to be a quick little update as far as the Warhammer Kill Team set and the Warhammer Recruit Edition set. It's been a while since I did the last video, so I figured we were due for an update here. It's not completely finished, but I figured I'd show you guys what I have so far. So we're going to start with the big one. This is going to be the Kill Team box, and it is really massive. This is a Bauer toolbox I got from Harbor Freight for about 40 bucks, and it's one of the only things that I found actually works really well for this use case. I tried a couple different toolboxes, I looked into the more standard miniature carrying cases, but everything just didn't seem to work too well. Other than this, so far is working fantastic. So I guess we might as well just open it up now. It's a little rough here with the current setup. In fact, let me move it down a bit here. There we go, that's good enough. So what I like about this box, amongst many things about it, is that it has this little grid thing up here. So if I want, I can put different armies up there with magnets or something like that. So that's an idea. Right here we have all of the, I think these are the map cards. I cut some of them out, labeled them, and laminated them. So these all need to be cut up as evenly as I can, and then put with all the mission cards and everything else. Put that off to the side there for now. This is the map, which the plan is I'm going to cut out a little bit of the top here on this portion, and then make a little stand or mount so that the map can slide in here, go up there, and I'll just have a little latch to keep it hooked in there. And just bring up the latch, that comes down, I can pull it out like that. So I'm going to try to do that, maybe use the books that way as well, but at least the map would be cool to have stored up there. Right here is something that I really liked. These are, how do I explain it? Basically these are some 3D prints that I just kind of sliced off of someone else's files. I just wanted the logos. I think this originally was like a lid to something, so I just went through my 3D printer slicer and cut this up. And it's going to fit rather perfectly, just like that. I'm going to have that one up top, glued down, and that's going to be glued right there. Might do a little bit more painting on the box, but at least that, for getting started, I think worked fantastic. Both are printed and painted, and the scale looks amazing in my opinion, so I really like how these turned out. And then I have the second one here to put at the front of the box. Can't even move it back that far, but yeah, that's going to be right there. This one's on top. We got that right there. So I think it looks great. So put those to the side. Bring this back here. Oh. Yeah, this thing is really hefty. I'm gonna have to go nice and slow here. So moving on to these are, I think, some sort of restaurant trays I found around the house, and they fit the box pretty well. I did have to print these up and put some tape on them, just to give it a little extra security, and let it rest a little easier there. The idea is both of these are going to be for teams. Each person's going to have one of these trays, and then, yeah, they'll have each person has one of these. It's going to be your tracker, score counter. I don't even know what all these are. I just found a ton of files. I found a ton of files and I printed them up. So yeah, I don't even know what these all do, but we're going to have plenty of stuff to work with when we get there. So yeah, each person's going to have one of those. This is a score tracker that I printed up. It's going to use, I don't have them on hand right now, but I think they're like 12mm dice, or die. So that's pretty neat. Objective markers, and then of course we have the teams scattered here along with the equipment pack. Not in the best condition right now, they're kind of just thrown in there. Yeah. I think there's extra parts and stuff. So yeah, ideally, oh man, they're all tingled up too. So ideally, if I want, I can store stuff like that. Like we have a ton of these boxes up here to store stuff in. So that's an idea. And then we're going to move these off to the side, and what lies underneath that, it's going to be all of our terrain. The entire Volcus map. I'm not going to pull it all out. You guys surely know what it looks like. Man, I can't even move the box back. But anyways, we have all the terrain right here. We have the game books, you know, the dossier, tokens, game cards. Literally everything from the entire Hivestorm box is in here. And more. And we still have plenty of room to add other teams. We haven't even started on painting. So, yeah, there's a lot going on. But I felt so stoked about this that I had to share it with you guys. This box was only $40, which was, you know, a great value for what it is. Like fitting everything in there and having plenty of extra room. You can see on the front. Yeah, you can't even see on the front. It's so massive. But anyways, it latches shut like that. Has a little lock on it too. So this is fantastic for taking to game night. All in one massive box. So it's going to be the update for the Kill Team box. And let me show you guys what I've done with the Recruit Team box. Yeah, that one's pretty fun too. Let me get this map out of the way here. Maps, the map cards, whatever. Op cards. I don't even know what this stuff is yet. Now the next one, just for reference, is the Recruit Edition box. Only $50 when I bought it, which is a really good deal. And yeah, got everything stored in a pretty awesome setup here. This is a zipper binder I got, I think, at Target for only $20, and it fits all of this stuff. Like the map, terrain. Well, terrain is in the, you know, the building there. Let me show you. So first up, we have the sleeve up front, and this is where we keep. Just pull it all out here. We have the map folded up, sticking out a little bit, but that's fine. The rulers. This is the magazine I got. Like when I first bought the box set, I bought this magazine separately, but it fits in there perfectly, so it goes in there. We have the game book to the game. It's a little tidy. And then the army cards. So basically all the paper stuff is going up front. Nice and tidy. Just zips right up. Wrong way, that's why. And then we open the middle of the box. Really messing this up here. That's fine. And then in here, we have all this. So this is just extra space. This is just trash, basically. I think the stencils or whatever, the sticker stamp things are in there. I haven't put those on yet. But in here, we have the building terrain. It's just upside down. I guess technically you would have to remove all these to use it. But if you're using that in that game mode, I think you'd have to use everything anyway, so it's not a big deal to empty everything out. We have the teams, which I don't know if I've shown this on my YouTube yet, but these are my Space Marines and my Necrons. I'm pretty stoked about this color scheme. I went with sort of a nacho orange color and kind of a teal for the Space Marines. And just a more simple dark purple for the Necrons. And you can't see it too well. If you want to check out my Instagram, there's a lot more photos there. And yeah, I like them. I thought they turned out really well, especially with the base lining right there for the highlights. I think they look really cool. So I have all those. Not all of them are painted. I only painted the ones that are essential for the first game mode, which I still have yet to play, so I'm in no rush to paint all the others yet. I got some empty boxes here. I got some dice. So there are some of the Necron bugs. I don't know what they are. And these are some of the coolest things, in my opinion, out of this box. These are, I think, 6-foot rulers I got from Harbor Freight. Only, I don't know, probably $5 or something, maybe less. And I painted them to match the color scheme of the teams. And I got some pins from the game shop, and I just snipped off the needle on the back and glued them onto the side. So we have sort of a team emblem. I don't know if that's the right emblem for this team or not, but it looks good enough. So you have the Ultramarines, and then the Necrons, and the faces on the front, kind of facing each other too. So I thought this turned out really cool. And they fit perfectly right there. So yeah, that's about it. That's a quicker video than I thought, but that's all I really want to show you guys, is a quick update as to what has been going on. Check out the Instagram if you want to see more of the photos, like I said. And otherwise, we will hopefully have more content soon. Thank you for watching.